What's up, 4Gamers? Welcome back to a new YouTube video. Today I'm gonna give you 10 quick tips on how to win in Blackout. So these are tips from my own experience as I've recently reached Legendary in ranked BR. I know Grandmaster is a pain, but these 10 tips might actually help you get to Legendary in no time. Before we get started, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already to get updated on the latest videos that I upload every week. Without further ado, let's get on with the list. Tip number 1 is select the best class. Selecting the best class can turn the tide in gunfights and can give you an advantage over an unprepared opponent. For solos, I recommend you use the Ninja, Airborne, Defender, Trickster, Poltergeist, and a bonus class that is my personal favorite right now, the Rewind. For teams, it should be a composition of classes that complement each other in every situation. Team composition examples are listed in the description, but if I can recommend a quick one for you, or a couple of them, these would be the ones. For duos, it should be an Airborne and one Defender. For trios, it's an Airborne, Defender, and a Spotter. For squads, Airborne, Defender, Spotter, and the Trap Master. Again, these are just suggestions of compositions of classes per team. If you have your own idea of a team class lineup, let us know in the comments section. Tip number 2. Prepare your choice of loadouts. You should have a general idea of your loadouts before you even start playing. Getting your loadout weapons, or as we call them now as arsenal weapons, I like the loadout weapons better. It's very important as these will power you up with optimized perks and attachments based on what you built in the gunsmith. Preparation or planning your weapons to use in-game will help you know what ammo types and weapon types you're about to get once landing in. Knowing what to loot early also saves you time and helps you rotate faster. Tip number 3. Drop in OOP, or as I call them, out of path POIs. If you don't know what a POI is, these are points of interests where you land in the map. Dropping from out of the plane path, or the OOPs, will often let you land alone or get plenty of early loot. You do not want to decide late, like dropping on your desired location when it's already below 100 meters to your desired location. The ideal value of the drop-off is around 1400 to 1200 meters to land on your desired POI. Again, if you deploy below 1000 meters, consider yourself a late dropper. But this is not a full guarantee, as some teams may also have the same mindset as this one. So be prepared to have a gunfight at all times. But OOP POIs will most of the time give you an opportunity to land and loot in peace. Tip number 4 is avoid landing closely with your team. Now you would think, hey, is that a bad thing? But in this situation, no one likes it when someone steals or hogs all the loot. This gives them too much loot and less loot for yourself. So for a team, it's ideal that you loot equally together. So in case of any gunfights occur, you're all prepared to fight. Now this scenario may vary from every single game, as if there is an opposing team landing with you, yes, it is ideal to stick together. The point of this tip is to ensure that the entire parts of the POI are looted efficiently by all team members and everyone is prepared for any gunfight that might happen. Tip number 5. Make sure you are fully plated up. If you're not aware of the latest update, one of the biggest updates that was made to this game is the health and armor management system. It is very important in today's game, as gone are the days when we relied on adrenaline shots. If you missed the adrenaline shots, let me know in the comments below. Share your thoughts. Continuing, I suggest you take smaller plates as they are faster to apply. In often of my games, from my experience, I often to take 6 to 9 small plates and 2 to 3 blue plates. These are often the plates that apply faster than the kinetic armor plate or the blue plates. So the smaller plates are somehow the efficient ones to use, especially in a tight gunfight. Now, in order for those to fit, it's also a given or an automatic idea that you get a level 3 backpack or at least a level 2 backpack to carry more plates and more items along the way. Now we're halfway throughout the video and I hope you guys are enjoying these tips and tricks. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe to get more videos like these ones. Now let's continue with tip number 6. Plan your rotations. Decide on which POIs you plan to move from place to place with a quick scan of the map. You have to decide critically and fast, knowing what strategic placements you have for your team. Moving from location to location is ideal to keep you sustained in terms of ammo and healing items, as the new ammo management system only limits you to 400 bullets per weapon. This sucks, we all miss the 999. And again, this should also be a readily adjustable strategy as the zone rotations may not favor your plan or your rotation. Always think of the best rotations for you and your team. Tip number 7, find a vehicle. This is like an automatic thing that you should be doing whenever you're looking to play Battle Royale. In any Battle Royale game, vehicles are a must. There are tons of vehicles now as Codm also added the rally race car. There are plenty of options for you to choose from. Just make sure that these vehicles are enough to carry your entire team. If it doesn't, aim to get at least 2 vehicles and convoy to safety. If there's a heli or a helicopter, grab it immediately. To be honest, I don't know why, but Blackout has so many helicopters in this game. Like, sheesh! Going back, a heli is a must get because the way this map is built, navigating on-road vehicles can sometimes be difficult. We're looking at you, Rocks. Tip number 8. Get your chip upgrades. If you are not aware or if you're new to the game, each class has a power-up feature when you upgrade it from the chip terminal. If you want to read more about these upgrades, you can pause the video as you please. I'll show it right now. Be careful though, as chip terminals are now also hotspots for gunfights. You have to be careful that all terminals now have a 10-second countdown before releasing the chips. This can leave your team at a very vulnerable state. Tip number 9. Prioritize airdrops and arsenal drops. Airdrops are now symbolized as green drops, where each box contains a kinetic armor plate, golden weapon mods, ballistic weapons, some ammo, and a mythic weapon. Arsenal drops, meanwhile, are symbolized as pink drops, where each box contains your gunsmith loadouts. An additional tip is to get these drops uncontested, as fighting near these drops are often in open areas and can be very risky for your team. Tip number 10. Win your gunfights. Easier said than done, but this is where your skill comes in. I prepared you for almost everything you need from tip 1 to tip 9. Tip number 10 comes down to your will and your strength in gunfights. Utilize everything you've got, every skill, every grenade, every resource you can do to win your gunfights. Analyze where gunfights are occurring and observe everything and happening around you. So that was 10 tips, but here's a bonus tip which could really give you a key win in games. Tip number 11. Communicate. If you're not in a solo game, communication is key. Clarity and teamwork can win games, as for the most part, Codm or the majority of Call of Duty games most of the time is a team composition. Even though you think you're not the most skilled gamer, good team comms or communications can outplay even the best players in the world. Proven and tested. So those are my tips. What do you guys think? Did I miss anything from this list? Let me know in the comment section below and let's start a discussion about it. And if you want to see more videos like this, drop that like and subscribe to get notified whenever I upload another video. Just also want to take this time to thank you all for helping me reach 1,000 followers on Twitch and also adding 300 subscribers on YouTube. I could not have done this without you 4 gamers by my side. So that's the video and I hope to see you in the next one.